Yeah, all good, all good. Yeah, yeah, I've certainly had times in my life where I felt I've given my power away to fit in with groups of people, relationships, even work situations. I'm sure we've all been there. And I think the power you gave or you give away when you decide to become a version of yourself for others is reclaim the moment you choose to be no one but your true self. When you conform to others' expectations, you surrender your authenticity and dilute your inner strength. I perfectly understand that reciprocation, there's level of expectations in certain situations, be it work, be it relationship. I think it's about sort of a compromise and there's a spectrum, and having that self-awareness to know where you are and that is really important. And I think that embracing your genuine identity restores that lost power, allowing you to live with more confidence, clarity, and freedom. It's in that self-acceptance, I think, that you find your true empowerment. When you begin to no longer rely on external validation and instead honor your inner voice, your values. Choosing to be true to yourself is courageous, by the way. It's an empowering decision. And for me, it means reclaiming that power that you relinquished when you conform to others to the extent that you felt you were compromising your true self. It's about embracing your unique identity with pride in yourself. It's in that self-acceptance that the key to living a life marked by confidence, clarity, freedom, a life where you no longer are a reflection of what others' desires are for you to be, but a true expression of who you're meant to be. And I think we've all been there. We start losing ourselves. We become a version of ourselves we don't even know anymore. We become this reflection of what others expect us to be or want us to be. And one of the challenges I think when you sort of break through that is people who stand the most to lose from you becoming your true self are the ones that try and put the barriers there. And I think that's down to each individual to decide. It's not for me to say or suggest what anyone does. I'm not giving any advice, thing like that. But I'm just sort of reflecting on that, sort of reclaiming that sort of power back. You know, a life where you're no longer a reflection of others' desires, what they want you to be for them. You're a true expression of who you're meant to be. And you see it, as I mentioned earlier, like in relationships. You see it even in work situations where you get a role, a job, and all of a sudden they sort of they don't give you the freedom and autonomy to do what they brought you in to do. It could be trying to fit in with a certain type of group of people, or it could be like, you might be in a band and all of a sudden you're sort of compromising your ideas. And I think, don't get me wrong, I know reciprocation and I know it's important to sort of have a level of compromise, but I suppose having the self-awareness to what extent you do so.